Hello everyone, in this video I will tell you the top 10 tips and tricks for players in the first C. Tip 1. Start leveling up your fighting styles at a low level. This is because in the future you will need fighting styles and get them to V2. Right now I will show you where to find the best fighting style in the first C. For grinding, this fighting style is in between the castle and fishman grinding area. And the fighting style I am talking about is none other than the fishman fighting style. This fighting style is so great because it doesn't interfere while you grind, unlike most fighting styles. And the V2 of fishman karate is sharkman karate, which is even better. Here in this clip you can see that I found where you get this fighting style. Fishman karate is only costs 750,000 money, which is cheap for such a good fighting style. Now I shall show you a showcase of fishman karate. Now it's time for the second tip, and this tip is probably the most known tip, and it is that you need to have a lobia fruit in the first C, like magma or light. This is because if you have a lobia fruit you can't get damaged by an NPC if it's a lower level than you. And this is great because you won't need to put any stat points in defense for a while. Tip 3 is a grinding tip, like tip 2, and this tip is that you need to server hop bosses all the time. This is because bosses give you a lot of money and experience, and all you need to do is server hop. But don't server hop bosses in the third C. This is because in the third C bosses take a lot of time to get defeated and just not worth it sometimes. Tip 4 is get haki at a low level. This is because it is easier to get full body haki if you start at a low level, because you will need haki in the late game. You can find the haki master at Snow Village and Magma Island. But make sure to get the other stuff too, because those stuff are also very important. Like the sky jump. Tip 5 is get the saber sword even if you are not a sword user. You can get the saber sword by defeating a NPC located underneath the blocks fruit gacha in jungle. And the reason you will need the saber is because without the saber you will not be able to get observation haki, and also you will need to do a quest for the saber. Tip 6 is you shouldn't use codes in the first and second C. This is because in the first and second C you will be wasting a lot of your time moving about and server hoping. And also in the third C it is really boring to grind, so you should save those codes up for when you really need them. Tip 7 is roll fruit as much as you can while you are a low level. This is because the more levels you get the more expensive fruit rolls will be, so it's easier to get fruits at a low level. Tip 8 is don't follow the compass all the time, but just check the place out before you go, because sometimes the NPCs are too far apart or they have aura, which might be a problem for you if you are a lobia fruit user. Tip 9 is get the grey cape on Marineford. This is the best accessory in the first C. This accessory gives you extra health, stamina and attack. This will help you grind and get to the first C fast. You will find the grey cape seller in one of the towers on Marineford. He will sell the cape to you for 50,000 belly. The last and final tip is you should touch grass. But in all seriousness you should not spend 10 hours a day on a game. Games are for fun, so you should not devote your life for a game because there are more important things you will need to do. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe.